This is Euclid Book 11, definitions number 21 through 23, and this is going to be a bit more challenging. Once again, we're going to have our compass. You can see that right here. Once again, we're going to have our straight edge, which is right here. We're also going to have to use a red marker, which is right here. Okay. Oh, are we going to have fun? Okay. Now, this time, we're going to do things a little differently than we did with the cone. And the reason for that is because everything has to be far more precise than they actually did with the cone. Lovely, huh? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to draw a 6-inch line. And then we're going to draw another line at about the 3-inch mark. That'd be right here. I'm going to draw this really long. We're actually going to draw it 12 inches. And the reason we're going to draw it this long is going to become quite clear to you in a little bit. Anyway, now, of course, we could do this the real Euclid way, but we're not going to do that because I think you already know a lot of the stuff that you need to know. There's really no reason to go this far with it. And you say, well, so far all you've managed to do is draw a great big letter I. You're absolutely right. Okay. So what are we going to do next? Well, I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do next. I'm hoping we do this right. This is going to be very precise. Bear with me, folks. And we have to stretch this only so far. If we stretch it out too far, it's not going to work right. Now again, I will emphasize that this is not going to be perfect in any way, shape, or form. We're going to get it as best as we possibly can. Okay, that's the first circle. Here comes the next one. See how precise this all has to be to work exactly right? You say, well, this kind of looks like a basketball court. Nah, don't count on it. Okay. So, you say, is that the entire drawing? Nope, it's not. Now we're going to draw 2 more red lines. These are not going to be ordinary tangent lines. They're going to actually be, well, they're not going to be ordinary lines. They're going to be tangent lines, okay? They're going to be actual tangent lines. They're not going to be ordinary lines, but they are going to be tangent lines. Why are they tangent lines? Because they only touch the circles at precisely one point. Okay. So, what is Euclid Book 11, definition number 21? when one side of those about the right angle in a rectangular parallelogram. Well, what's the rectangular parallelogram? That's this right here. It goes from here to here to here to here. Remaining fixed, the parallelogram is carried around and restored again to the same position from which it began to be moved. The figure so comprehended as a cylinder. Now here's the thing. Not only is this a rectangular parallelogram, but, now watch my pen here, watch it very closely. This from here to here to here to here and here. Everything between this line and this line is also a parallelogram. It's a rectangular parallelogram, and there's your right angle right there. That's what they're referring to. What they're saying is that when you take this rectangular parallelogram and you carry it all the way around this circle, whether it be this circle or this one, either one, doesn't matter either way, then what you do is you develop a cylinder. Okay? That's what he's saying. Now, what is definition number 22? The axis of the cylinder is the straight line which remains fixed and about which the parallelogram is turned. Okay, we're turning this parallelogram right here around this axis. This is the axis right here. And the bases are the circles described by the two sides opposite to one another which are carried around. That means these two circles here are going to be the base of the parallelogram. Okay. You like that definition? I bet so. All right. Well, I will tell you more in a future video, so I want you to stay tuned.